What is up, guys? It's been about 1 year since I first made the case that Cable is the strongest hero in Marvel Champions, where he took on Ronan the Accuser with the Infinity Gauntlet on Standard 2 Expert 2. And a few of you guys told me down in the comments that the Power Stone is a huge advantage for Cable. Give him +1 thwart, so he has that 3 thwart to thwart out, that 3 per player threat side scheme. And also Stretch 22 recently told me that as well. So, in about a year anniversary of that, we're going to take on Venom Goblin here, also with the Infinity Gauntlet and on a Standard 2 Expert 2, because Venom Goblin is the second most difficult villain in Marvel Champions. Since we already did that with Ronan, but this time we won't have the Power Stone, and we'll see how this goes. So we are using my I Love Spider-Man Justice Cable deck here. Where is good old Peter Parker Spider-Man? He is over here. Yeah, so this is the deck that we're using. We made a few modifications, just because new cards have been released, like some new player size games that we're going to include in here. So yeah, let's shuffle up our player deck, and then let's get Venom Goblin set up here. So with this scenario, we have the Infinity Gauntlet. It's a permanent sub attachment that goes on Venom Goblin, and he's going to have +1 scheme and +1 attack for this whole entire scenario. So he's going to have at least 3 scheme and 4 attack, for his entire matchup. And as a force response with the Gauntlet, after the attached villain activates, we resolve special of each Infinity Stone in play. And if there are no stones in play, then we put the top card of the Infinity Stone deck into play there. So these are the 6 Infinity Stones, and we're going to create the Infinity Stone deck right here. And we'll just create that right there. All right, so we have this right here, and it's just a separate deck that we'll put next to the encounter deck. Currently, there are no stones in play. Let's keep shuffling up our player deck. And Venom Goblin also has the Skies Over New York, this permanent environment that's got going right there. So there are 3 main schemes: Upper Manhattan, Lower Manhattan, and Midtown Manhattan. And the active Glory counter will be represented with this die, and that will be whatever the current active main scheme is. We also have Formidable Foe, which is a permanent environment from Standard 2, and we have the Expert mode side face up. So there is an acceleration icon, and whenever we add threat during step 1 of the villain phase, we add 1 per player threat on each one of the main schemes. But wherever the active glider counter is, refers to the current active main scheme. So we're going to add that acceleration on that main scheme only, but that's going to move to wherever this thing moves. And then let's put the initial threat on the 3 main schemes next here. I think we're basically all good with our shuffle here. All right, so we have 0 initial threat on Upper Manhattan, we have 1 on Lower Manhattan, and we have 2 threat start off on Midtown Manhattan. And then let's shuffle up the encounter deck here. And Venom Goblin here comes in with Steady and also Toughness. So let's give him a Tough stats card. And then he has a 1 of the ability here to deal 2 face down encounter cards to each player. So we're going to get 2 face down encounter cards to start this game off. And we do have Expert 2, Standard 2 shuffled in here. So hopefully it is not those cards. We get 2 cards here. And then let's set this up. And we also have the recommended modules for Venom Goblin. So we have the Goblin Gear with the Advanced Glider and Symbiotic Strength. So hopefully that's not coming up early on as well. All right, so let's draw to our hands here 6 and do our mulligans here for Cable. All right, we got Blindfold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I think I wanna. Oof. Okay, we drew a lot of allies early, which kind of hurts. I think K-Star is really good for the initial thwart. Do I want to hold on to Slavish Perimeter here? I don't think I do. I'd rather get like a double. Can we play K-Star and Blindfold? We can't unless we get a double though. I think we'll hold on to this in case we don't get a double. And we'll mulligan 3 cards here, draw 3 more back to 6 and see what we get. 1, 2, oof. Okay, 2 chance encounters. All right, let's go ahead and do our setup here. We do that after we do our mulligans. Search your deck and discard pile for a player's side scheme, and we will put it into play, ignoring its cost. And we're gonna get our trusty build support here, of course. So build support comes in with 3 per player threat. It's gonna be in play here with our ability, in Alter Ego, our setup ability, and then when it's defeated, we can search your deck and discard pile for support that costs 3 or less, but into play. So I have chance encounter here. So if I wanted to, I could add an ally to hand, but I won't be able to play it anyways, though, if I do that. So I'm not sure if that's the right move. So 3 threat there. All right, let's see. What do I want to do? If I play blindfold, 1, 2, 3 for blindfold, we scry. That'll be helpful. K-Star is nice, but I don't think I go for. I mean, I could go for him. Okay, if I play blindfold here, I could get the established perimeter up. Well, we can see if we want to get it up, and then we can attach chance encounter to the established perimeter to get whatever ally that we want later. Yeah, okay. So let's do 3 resources here. So we play blindfold. After blindfold enters play, look at the top 5 cards in the encounter deck, discard 1 and put the rest back in the same order. So let's see what we're messing around with. Oh man, we got the Advanced Glider. That will be an encounter card. But if I haven't seen let me see. This would be the boost. We got an overkill boost right away, guys. If I discard, we'll get the Advanced Glider as a thing. Festering Mass as an encounter card is not bad. As a boost, it's like the worst. So actually, I think I discard this. We have Blindfold block with the boost of 3 for Advanced Glider. We'll get Festering Mass as an encounter card. If any of these surge, though, we'll get this, which is terrible. Hopefully, we don't get a surge there. I could clear it off and get a tough if I wanted to block the Swing and Assault hit. I might just do that. Wait, Swing and Assault will pull this as a 2 boost is high. Because he's hitting with a base of 4 plus 2 is going to be at least 6. Yeah, so I think we get the tough here just in case any of these surge. All right, so put back in the same order, discarding 1 of the cards. All right, then we're going to flip up to hero form here. And see, is that to play? We just clear that off, clear this off. And then I might as well chance encounter it now. Yeah. So Blindfold's going to thwart for 2 from build support, drop down on 1 threat. She'll take a consequence damage. Cable's going to thwart for 2, we'll clear off build support. When build support is defeated, it goes in victory display. We can search your deck and discard pile for support with the cost 3 or less put into play. So let's get Gray Malkin from our deck. Coming straight into play here. Where is it? Right here. So it's a 2-cost support, and we exhaust it to generate an energy resource. And then Cable has an ability. After he defeats the side team, we can ready him limit once per phase. So he's going to ready back up since he was the one that defeated build support here. And actually, what I'm thinking about is, should I just take the tough? No, I think I keep the tough, actually. Yeah, we'll keep the tough because if he has overkill with the other hit, then... Because I think about taking his first attack with the tough, and then blindfold blocking the Swing and Assault if we get that as an encounter card. But I think I just rather keep the tough here. Let's exhaust Gray Malkin to generate energy resource to play a Established Perimeter. So 1 cost player side scheme comes in with 2 per player threat. We can also attach chance encounter to it. So whenever the attached side scheme is defeated, we search your deck and discard off an ally add to your hand. So the question here is, do I want to get Nick Fury and just hold him? Or do I want to get Gambit? I think we just grab Nick and hold on to Nick. Gambit, it's nice though. K-Star. Wait, what were we? We're getting a side scheme with 5 threat, right? Yeah, Festering Mass. Cable thwarts 2. I think I get Nick, but the thing is, if I get Nick, I'm not flipping down, staying up in hero form. I think that's okay to stay up. Yeah, let's get Nick. So we're gonna thwart for 2 here from Stash Murder. Clear that off. Whenever it's defeated, we give each identity a tough stats card. So let's give a tough to Cable. This goes into display, and we can also, I forgot, chance encounter triggers first because it's an interrupt. When attached stat scheme is defeated, we search your deck and discard off for an ally, add to your hand. I'm really tempted to get one of these. Okay, if we get K-Star, he can ping 1 threat off. He'll thwart for 1, so it's 2 threat. Cable only thwarts for 2 though. So I can't clear that side scheme with just K-Star and Cable. But I love K-Star's ability to be able to move threat off the other schemes here. Let's grab Nick. Yeah, Nick is just the safest because we can draw cards in. Yeah, so we look through. He was at the bottom of the deck, so I'm glad I chose to grab Nick because we may not have seen him for a while. So we grab Nick, add him to our hand, and we shuffle up our deck here. So we're just going to end our turn with Nick Fury in our hand. And then when a side scheme is defeated, the Grey Malkin can always ready up. Cable can only ready up once per phase, so he's not able to ready up anymore. All right, so we're like not super built out, but we have some decent defenses here at least. All right, let's end our turn. Ready back up. Draw back up to our hands to 5 in hero form. Holding on to good old Nick Fury. Ooh, we got her intuition. Should have got Gambit. There. Okay. Yeah, we definitely just play Nick. Okay, so it is Venom Goblin's turn. He's gonna add 2 to here because of the acceleration, and he'll add 1 to the other main scheme. So this goes up to 2. This goes up to 1. Then he is going to attack us. He gets a face on boost card. We know it's Advanced Glider. Let's exhaust Blindfold to take the hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage here. The first hit takes out Blindfold. Then Venom Goblin will trigger the Infinity Gauntlet. We put the top card of the Stone deck into play, which is a Soul Stone. And then what else? Then he's going to trigger Claim and Throne. Move the Glider count to scheme the least threat. It must go to here. Especially as this card 1 card from your hand. Oh boy. Then I won't be able to play her intuition after I draw with Nick. Unless this card's Spider-Man, he's too expensive here for us to play anyways. Okay. Then, what are we doing next? We did all the force. Yeah, okay, now we get dealt in a counter card for a total of 3, and we know this is Festering Mass. Hopefully these don't surge. Okay, we got Enraged Symbiote with Guard and Patrol, that's fine. We got Webbed Up, attach your identity. So when your hero would attack with his cards instead, and you're stunned, so we just can't attack. And then, oh, that's fine. And then we got Festering Mass here. So while there are no other symbiote environments to play, this card is considered symbiote environment with 5 threat on there and acceleration. Okay, back over to our turn. I think I still just play Nick here. Yeah, we need to draw some cards. I don't know if we have a shot to clear it off though. Dang it. This card and that card was rough. Let's exhaust Grey Malkin to generate resources. This would be 3 more for a total of 4. So we can play Nick Fury. Whenever Nick Fury enters play, choose one. Do I remove 2 threat? Let me think. If I draw 3 cards, what are the chances I draw into something? Let's draw 3. 1, 2. Okay, good. We got a mind scan. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's fine. So we lose Gam here, but the mind scan is great. So before we do that, do I want to thwart? Do I webbed up here? I think we thwart. Yeah, okay. So let me think here. Let's thwart for 2. We'll take it off of Lower Manhattan. We just can't attack with the webbed up, but we can still thwart. Then we'll use 2 resources here to play Mind Scan. Here action, thwart, remove 3 threat from a scheme. Remove 1 additional threat from that scheme for each side scheme victory display. There's 2. So 2 plus 3 is 5. So that will clear off Festering Mass here. So it's defeated. Whenever Cable defeats a side scheme, ready him once per phase, he'll ready back up. Nick Fury will swing for 2, will take out the Enraged Symbiote. Nick will take a consequential damage. And then let's thwart for 2 from Midtown Manhattan there. Yeah. And that's gonna turn. Let's ready back up. And then we'll draw back up to our hand size here of 5. Ooh, precognition. Ooh, call for backup. Okay, call for backup is gonna be huge for me to get down a free Nick. Okay, so it is Venom Goblin's turn. He's gonna add 2 to here because of acceleration, and then 1 threat to the other schemes. Okay, I think we're gonna have a good turn here if we can survive this turn. And by surviving, I mean not get a standard 2 expert 2 card. Alright, he's going to attack us here. Nick will block. We don't know what the boost is. Hopefully it's not overkill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we know it was Swing Assault. What's the next card, guys? We should know. I don't remember. Okay, so it's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. Takes out Nick Fury here. So he's gone. Oh, no, it becomes a boost with Soul Stone, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so he attacks, defeats Nick. We trigger the Soul Stone, huge 3 damage from Venom Goblin. He's at full life, and then give him a face-down boost card. So he gets his boost card here that we don't know. Because I think I saw it with Blindfold, but I forgot what it was. Then we discard the Space Stone. Then Venom Goblin trigger Claim the Throne. After he activates, we move this Glider count to scheme the least threat, which is here. Special is place 1 threat on each scheme, so they all go up by 1 more. Okay, we did that. We get an encounter card, which is... Ooh, this is a perfect card to get. Technovirus Resurgence. Search your deck, discard power in hand, and victory display for a player's for this player's side scheme, Technovirus Purge. Put it into play and attach the Technovirus Resurgence to it. So there's going to be a celebration here with a 5 threat side scheme. Okay, so I could actually mind scan this. It's actually really good. And then play Coffer back up immediately and then kill it. So Venom Goblin has a boost here, an extra boost. But I have a tough. So I could stay up in hero form if I wanted to, but I have precognition as well. The thing is, I want to use Grey Malkin with the mind scan, but then I have a double here. That's a waste anyways. There's nothing else to play because I only have one player side scheme at a time. I might as well just use a double for this and hold on to the side schemes in my hand. Yeah, so we'll do a double resource here to play Mind Scan. 2 cost event here, action thwart, remove 3 threat from the scheme. Remove 1 additional threat from the scheme for each side scheme victory split, which is 2. So 5 threat, clearing off of Technovirus Purge. Only Cable can remove threat from the scheme. When that happens, let's just get this card, which is good for us. And then when this is in the victory display, Cable gets +1 thwart, +1 attack, and +1 defense, and it goes in the victory display here. Okay, so now we're going to exhaust Grey Malkin to generate energy resource so it can play Coffer backup. It's a player's side team, comes in with 3 per player threat here. Cable now has 3 thwart thanks to the Technovirus Purge, so let's thwart for 3, clear off the Coffer backup. When this side scheme is defeated, it goes in victory display, search your deck discard pile for an ally and put it into play. We're going to grab Nick Fury here again, of course. Whenever Nick Fury enters play, choose one. We're going to pick the one to draw 3 cards. 1, 2, ooh, finally got the Skilled Investigator. 3, Cable readies up because he defeated the side scheme. Grey Malkin will also ready up because the side scheme was defeated. Okay, what do we do here? I'm going to play Skilled Investigator. It's a 0-cost upgrade. After the side scheme is defeated, we can exhaust the Skilled Investigator to draw a card. We have 2 copies of it in the deck, so we got 1 there. We only play 1 though, but that's okay. And then do I want to... Could just Plasma Rifle here, honestly. Like I like this stuff, but we have the tough still, which is insane. So I think we can just go Plasma Rifle to get rid of the webbed up, and then thwart with Nick and Cable. We're just gonna hard play Plasma Rifle here. Yeah, feels bad losing Superpower Training, but I think it's okay to do that. Could also play Superpower Training. No, it's fine. Yeah, 2 reasons here. We're gonna play Plasma Rifle. Just hard play it here. 2-cost upgrade as a hero action. We can exhaust it. Let's go and do that. Spend an energy resource. Grey Malkin can generate energy. And do 1 damage to enemy for each side scheme victory display. There's 4 sides in here, but the cap is only 4 damage. But we're webbed up, so next time you would attack, this is an attack with attack keyword. We discard this, and then we get stunned. So we're just stunned here as Cable. All right. Then we're going to let's play Precognition first. So here, actually look at the top X cards in the counter deck. X equals the number of sides in the victory display. 4. So top 4 cards here. Let's keep scrying, guys. Ooh, we get a minion, which is not bad. Okay, we may discard 1 and put the rest back in any order. So he has this boost here. Give him this other boost. Move the Glide count to give the most threat. You choose and put additional threat there. It's fine. Get the minion as the encounter card. It's fine. This gives the villain additional boost. Discard the highest cost upgrade or support you control. I could discard Plasma Rifle, but it gives an encounter card next turn. Oh, actually, wait, what am I doing here? What am I doing, guys? Okay, hold up. We can put it in any order we want. So Seek and Destroy is going to be our boost. Nick will block the hit with Seek and Destroy and whatever that is. Then encounter card would be Symbiotic Thrall. What do I want to do with this, though? It's a question. Discard the highest cost upgrade support control. This is not that bad right now because we're going to draw our thing for our gun soon. I don't want to yet. I want to kill the Thrall with the Plasma Rifle first, though, right? Yeah, okay. Hopefully we don't draw the lock and load yet. I want to draw at the turn after we get this. Give the villain 1 additional boost is nasty. Discard the highest cost upgrade support. If it's Plasma Rifle, it's not bad. So we can grab back. Yeah, okay. Let's do it like this. And move the guard count to give the most threat. Okay, so we can flip down next turn because Symbiote Berserker is a 0 booster. Okay, hopefully that'll work out. We'll put it back in that order. Hopefully I can remember what that is. And then Precognition is there. All right. I almost want to attack right now to get rid of the stun. I think we do that. So I could Plasma Rifle the minion next turn. Yeah, let's attack. We'll remove our stun because we know the minion's coming up. And then Nick Fury is going to... Let's thwart. Take from Lower Manhattan still. But then Threat will go higher into other schemes. Yeah, we're going to thwart 2 from Lower Manhattan. And then Nick will take a consequential damage. All right, let's get enter turn. Let's ready back up. And we still at the tough, which is insane. Let's drop back up to 5 here. Got a double. Okay, got a mind scan, which is huge. And Professor, I really wanted that. All right, it is Venom Goblin's turn. He's going to add 2 to here and 1 to the other scheme. So these both go up to 5, and this goes up to 2. All right. All right. Okay, so Venom Goblin is going to attack us. Nick will block. He'll get this boost. Oops. Or 2 boosts. We don't know what this one is. We know what that one is. Ooh, nice. No overkill. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage here on Nick Fury. Takes him out. Okay. Then he is going to trigger Infinity Gauntlet. Put the stone into play, which is the Real Stone. When this special triggers, discard an ally upgrade support control. Does not trigger now. And then Claim and Throne goes on Steam Loose Threat. It stays on here. Especially place 1 threat on each scheme in play. So this goes up 1. This goes up 1. And this goes up 1 here as well. Okay. Then we get 1 encounter card, which we know is Symbiotic Thrall. With Guard, if there's a similar environment, which there isn't, he'll have Patrol. Back over to our turn. Okay, that's really, really good. Except we have no side schemes here to mess with. Oh, we could discard that encounter card with Wiccan. But I don't think I want to do that. Yeah. Alright, let's do play Wiccan still. We think. But mind scan here. I play Professor. Maybe I don't play the mind scan. Wait, do we know? Wait. Oh, the boost is 0. Yeah. Okay, so we're good with the boost. Where will it move? The Goliath counter. Okay, so this goes up 2, goes to 5. He schemes to 3. This goes up to 8. This would be at 7 and 7. So a move to either or we can choose. We can choose to move it to, yeah, we can just see what we want to do. I don't think we mind scan here. Let's use a Grey Malkin, or let's use Plasma Rifle and Grey Malkin. It's going to do 4 damage to enemy because we have 4 side skin there, and we'll just kill this minion here with 4 hit points. Then we're going to thwart for 3. Let's thwart for 3 from here. And then we want to, if I play this, I can get a card. Could just get a side scheme and play it. Get the lock and load, play it with the mind scan. Once you get that encounter card, we discard Plasma Rock and just get it right back. But then lose a mind scan, which feels bad because the threat's kind of going up. Is that the last mind scan? That is the last mind scan. I don't want to lose the last mind scan, guys. Yeah, well, we're definitely flipping down here. Let's flip down to Alter Ego. We have a low scheme for him. I almost want to play Wiccan to discard. Oh yeah, we got to discard something with that. But we actually are drawing the other Skill Investigator, right? Yet we haven't seen it, so we discard that Skill Investigator actually. So I could play Professor, play Wiccan, hold on to Mind Scan. Yeah, okay, let's use a resource here. We're going to play Professor, 1 cost support. As an alter action, we either choose to draw a card or search your deck and discard off for a player's side scheme and add to your hand. Let's draw a card. Yeah, so we just exhaust the draw card. Got Body Slide. Okay, let's use a double resource here so we can play Wiccan. Wiccan is going to, let's just swing for 1 on Venom Goblin. I could have him thwart and ping damage, but I want to get that as an encounter card. So he'll knock off the tough from Venom Goblin and take a consequential damage. Alright, and then we're going to end our turn. Let's ready up here. And we're going to discard Body Slide and draw back up to 6, holding on to Mind Scan. And we want to get Lock and Load or Skill Investigator. Okay, we've got Skill Investigator, which is great. Drawing back up to 6 here. Okay, so it is Lock and Load. We can always tutor with Professor. So it's still in the deck, but we'll be able to get it. Alright, Venom Goblin's turn. He's going to add 2 to active main scheme, lower hand because of the acceleration, and a 1 to the other scheme. So 7 and 7. Then he is going to scheme. Oh, it's going to stay here. Okay, that's fine. He's going to scheme with a base of 3. Gets a boost card here. Boost is to move the Glaric boost effect. It's to move the Glaric count to main scheme with the most threat. Oh, I did that wrong. That's fine. Move the Glaric count to the main scheme with the most threat, and then place 1 threat on that scheme. Does it pop? Goes up to 8. Oh, I calculated that super wrong. I thought it just adds to on the other schemes, but it doesn't. We're gonna lose one of them. Yeah, because we're gonna trade a special here, right? If this goes up to 8, and then he schemes for 3, goes up to 11. Yeah, so let's lose this. So we move to here. Move the icon to the scheme with the most threat we can choose because they're both at 7. We move to here, place 1 threat on that scheme. So I shouldn't have thwarted this when I okay, but I should have thwarted our scheme. So this goes up to 8 here. Dang it. So we lose a scheme here because I calculated wrong. Okay. Then Venom Goblin schemes for just 3. He's going to pop this. It's going to hit 11 from 8. When this hits over 10, it's going to flip and become a symbiote environment. Move the glider counter and each acceleration here to the main scheme with the least threat. Goes to here. Special now, if a symbiote environment is in play, place an additional threat on this scheme. So we move it 2 on this and then 1 on every other scheme. So 1 on this one. Dang it. That was bad. I should know my Venom Goblin cards better. Okay. Then after he activates, he's going to trigger Claim the Throne here. Wait, no. It goes on here. Oh, yeah. When it moves here, it doesn't trigger special. But he's going to trigger Claim the Throne, which will trigger that special there. So we add the special from Claim the Throne, and we did that already. So it only triggers special once. We add some triggers with Infinity Gauntlet. Discard an ally, upgrade, or support your control. Let's discard, what did I say? Oh, we're discarding Skilled Investigator, actually, yeah. So let's discard this, because we just play it back down. Okay. Then this is discarded, so we discard an upgrade that we control. And then we get an encounter card, which we know is Overwhelming Force. Discard the highest cost upgrade or support your control. 2 cost Plasma Rifle or Great Malkin. Let's discard the Plasma Rifle. That's the highest cost upgrade we control, which is 2 costs. And then if no card was discarded, gain Surge. A card was discarded, so it won't Surge. Okay. And then back over to our turn. All right. So we want the Plasma Rifle. Actually, I'm drawing it anyway. So I want to get something to scry because we have no scrying this turn. Okay, let's play Skilled Investigator. Let's get this back down. It's free to play, so if we defeat a side scheme, we can draw a card. Let's exhaust the Professor. Search your deck and discard pile for a side scheme, and it adds to your hand. We want to keep scrying here, so we're gonna get. Oh, we haven't seen it yet. It's a new player side scheme. I believe it came in Silk's Hero Pack. Going undercover, we're gonna add this to our hand, and we have Jessica Jones and Lock and Low, which we'll probably draw. So shuffle this up. So we get the Going Undercover to our hand. And I think we clear that off here with a Mind Scan. Okay. So what are we doing here? Do I just flip up? Yeah, let's flip up here to Hero Form. We're going to play Going Undercover. It's free to play. Comes in with 4 threat. Okay, Cable thwarts 3. So we can thwart it out. So let's use our Great Malkin to generate an energy resource. I don't think I want another here. So we'll use a second resource here. So I can play Mind Scan. Hero action, thwart remove 3 threat from a scheme. Remove 1 additional threat from a scheme for each side scheme display. We have 4. So we're going to take 7 threat off. Let's pop 7 threat off of Midtown Manhattan. Okay. Then we're going to have Wiccan. Oh, wait. I wanted to scribe before Wiccan. That's fine. Wiccan's going to thwart for 1 from going undercover. Drop it down to 3 threat. His response after he thwarts his card top card in the counter deck for each boost icon do damage to enemy. 1 boost icon. Oh, it's great to get rid of that card, but it would have scried anyways with going undercover. There's only 1 boost icon in it, so we do 1 damage to enemy because the boost effect doesn't count. Let's hit Venom Gauntlet for 1. First damage of the game here. Alright. Wiccan will take a consequent damage. Then Cable will thwart for 3 because we have Technovirus Purge in Victory Display, so clear off going undercover. I think. Yeah. So when this side scheme is defeated, it goes to Victory Display. We can look at the top 5 cards of the encounter deck and add 1 non-scenario specific card from among those to Victory Display. You may add it, so we don't have to. Then place the rest on top or bottom of the deck in any order. So top 5 cards. Cool. So we just keep on scrying here, hopefully. Ooh, Remote Navigation, and we got rid of Advanced Glider already, right? So if we discard this, it's gone. Actually, I think that's an encounter card. No, we don't have the Technovirus. Let's check the discard pile. Yeah, we saw Advanced Glider, so, but I don't think I want it as an encounter. I think we still discard it. Okay, so what are we doing here? What are we doing? So Venom Goblin is going to give us an encounter card when we deck out. That's going to be improvised weapons. Then it's going to give us another encounter card. I think we want the minion here. Wait, so we just keep the minion here. The boost can be one of the boosts of 1. Oh, I don't like Spread and Panic or Remote Navigation. Hmm. So we can add one non-scenario specific card to Victory Display. We're going to add Remote Navigation to Victory Display because it's from Goblin Gear. So let's remove that from the game. Put that in the Victory Display. It doesn't count as a side scheme though for Cable, but that's okay. And then I think we just do it like this. So Improvised Weapons, Symbiotic Throw, Improvised Weapons, these 2 encounter cards. Spread and Panic, we could put it on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, let's put Spread and Panic on the bottom. I don't think I like this card at all. Yeah, that card is annoying. We'll put this at the bottom of the encounter deck. Put the rest on top of the bottom anywhere. Yeah, so we'll put this at the very bottom. And then we'll put this in this order. So we get the minion, this would be the boost, and then we get Improvised Weapons. Yeah. All right. Whoops. I'm blowing the cards there. All right, so this goes in Victory Display. Now we have 5 side schemes there. Since Cable is the one that defeated side scheme, he's going to ready back up. Great Malcolm ready when side scheme is defeated. He's going to best draw a card. I'm okay with Jessica Jones or Lock and Load here. Ooh, we got Jessica Jones. Okay. So why don't we do 3 resources here so we can play Jessica Jones. She gets +1 thwart for each side scheme play. There's currently no side schemes, but we just want to ally. We'll exhaust Great Mountain, generate resource to play Force Amnesia. 1 cost upgrade after a side scheme is defeated. We can add Force Amnesia and that side scheme to the Victory Display if we want to. And we have Lock and Load drawn up here. Let's clear off everything, I think. Yeah. Oh wait, this goes up 2. That'll go up 2 as well, so we'll take indirect damage. So I think I want Jessica to soak it. Oof, do I lose my tough here, guys? I think we want the indirect damage just on Cable, actually, because we're scrying well enough. Have we seen? Okay, we've seen Total Annihilation. Nope, we haven't seen anything. Oh, we've seen this thing. The save sentence was just an overkill. But one more Total Annihilation, and we have the Symbiotic Berserker for indirect damage, which would hurt for chump blocking. So we gotta be wary about those 2 guys. Problem is it's gonna add 2. Yeah, I should have maybe mind scanned that. Because I don't want to trade the special there where we take 3 indirect damage. But we'll just put indirect damage on Cable to knock off the tough, I think. So, okay, Cable is going to thwart for 3. Let's drop this down to 1. Jessica Jones will swing for 2 on Venom Goblin. Let's bring him down to 15 life. Alright, Jessica takes a consequential damage. And that's going to enter turn. Let's ready back up. Alright, and then we are drawing back up to 5. We're going to deck out. We get Delta Face on a counter card, which we know is, I think, the minion, I believe. And we shuffle up here. Okay, so we got another turn of scrying. Yeah, we want to keep on scrying here until we can get to the end. We are doing pretty good here. I mean, we lost that, which is pretty bad. That was a huge mistake by me because we saw the encounter cards, but I still miscalculated it to be able to do that. And then what else we have? Yeah, so we want to try blind for a gambit soon. And we don't want to draw our telekinetic blast here because we want to save those for the kill. All right, let's draw back up to 5. Hold on to lock and load. Ah, man, we drew a telekinetic blast. Okay. All right. Ooh, we got blindfold. Okay, so that's fine. All right, it is Venom Goblin turn. He's gonna add 2 to here because acceleration. That darn acceleration, and 1 to here. Okay. Then he is going to attack us. We're gonna block with Wiccan. He's hitting with a base of 4. Gets a boost here of 1. So 5 damage takes out Wiccan. Then he'll trigger the Infinity Gauntlet. We put the next stone to play, which is the Time Stone. That one's going to add threat. And he'll also claim a throne, goes to Seaman least threat, which is here. Take 3 indirect damage because it's Seaman environment play. Let's put them all on Cable, which would knock off our tough because it's 1 instance of damage. Then we get down encounter cards. We have 2 encounter cards. First is Symbiotic Thrall with Guard. And then we got Improvised Weapons attached to villain. Has an amplified there. So each boost is +1 here. Actually spend 1 of each resource type to discard this card. So we just put that here. All right, back over to our turn. Okay, let's go ahead and yeah, let's exhaust Grey Malkin. Generate resource to play Lock and Load. Comes in with 2 per player threat. Jessica has additional threat here, so we might thwart with her first because she gets +1 thwart because the side team play. So she's thwarting for 2. No, but I want Cable to thwart that out. So I don't know if there's any point. I don't want to take more indirect damage. I would rather take add threat because Cable's good at thwarting. So yeah, we just have her attack Venom Goblin, but there's currently a guard minion, so it's nothing to do with her. Well, she could just thwart this out herself, but Cable gets it ready, so we might as well. Yeah, all right. Okay, Cable's gonna thwart for 3, clear off the lock and load. Goes to Victor's Play. Search your deck discard pile for a weapon upgrade with a cost 3 less and put it into play. So we get a weapon here from the deck. Yeah, we just reshuffled. So we're gonna get Plasma Rifle back down here, and we'll shuffle up our deck. And since Cable was the one that defeated the side scheme, we can ready him back up once per phase. That's his one ready. Great Malcolm will also ready up each time a side scheme is defeated indefinitely. We can also exhaust the Skin of Vetsker now when a side scheme is defeated as a hero response because we're in hero form to draw a card. So let's draw a card here. And we're getting... Oh, come on! Both TK Blasts. I don't like that at all. And we could grab them back, but I think I have to hold on to one in my hand. Okay, let's do Plasma Rifle, Grey Malkin. It's going to do 4 damage because that's a cap. Take out the Thrall. He's gone. And then we need to blindfold. Dang it. Freaking TK Blast, guys. Okay. Let's do... Actually, I should have had Jessica Jones thwart that out. That's fine. Cable's going to thwart for 3. We'll clear off Lower Manhattan here. I forgot I exhausted this to draw the card. Then I could one way or another, but I don't want to here. Yeah, I think we flip down, play Blindfold with the Professor. I'm not going to draw a card. Yeah, okay, let's flip down to Alter Ego. We're going to exhaust Professor, search your deck for a player's side scheme, add to your hand. But we're drawing that. Yeah, okay, let's get... Does it really matter? Let's get Superpower Train. We add to your hand. It's a player's side scheme, and then we shuffle up here. That's what the Alter Ego... Actually, not the Professor's ability. Man, I do not want these TK Blasts in hand right now. We're not ready for the kill. Oh boy. Okay. Then we're going to use 3 resources here so we can play Blindfold. Whenever she enters play, look at the top 5 cards of the encounter deck. Let's keep scrying. Ooh, Mom Mentality's rough. Oops, it was in this order. And then discard 1, put the rest back in the same order. Okay, so then we discard this. This would be the boost. Erase Symbiote as the encounter card is fine. This would be the boost. So we want to spend next turn Alter Ego here. Yeah, boost of 1 concussive bombs is fine. Okay, so exhaust and upgrade and support. Oh man, concussive bombs isn't great. Okay, we'll discard this, put it back in this order here. Yeah, that's fine. So we have Total Annihilation coming up and concussive bombs. Okay, so we did that. Blindfold is going to thwart for 2, clear off Midtown Manhattan. She'll take a consequential damage. And then Jessica Jones will swing for 2 on Venom Goblin, bring him down to 13. She'll take consequential damage, and then we're gonna right back up. I think I hold on to TK Blast here, guys. We're gonna draw back up to 6. Hold on both of this. If we get like double, oh, we got double. If we get a bunch of doubles, we may be able to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, Body Slide is really good here. Maybe it'll end up next turn if I can Body Slide this properly. Okay, we just gotta plan this out correctly. Venom Goblin's turn, he's gonna add 2 to the active main scheme, and then with acceleration, and then 1 to Lower Manhattan. He's scheming on here with the base of 1, 2, 3. Boost here is 2 plus amplify, so he's scheming for 3, 4, 5, 6. This goes up to 8 threat. So a whole ton of threat there. Then we can choose what trigger first, because they're both force responsive with the Gauntlet and Claim Throne. Let's do Claim Throne first. Goes on scheme with the least threat. Special is to place 1 threat on each scheme, in addition 1 on this one. So this goes up to 3. And then this goes up to 9. Then we'll trigger the Time Stone. Discard top 4 cards of your deck. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, the double. 1, 2, 3, 4. And place 1 threat on the active main scheme. For each different card I discarded, ally, upgrade, event, and resource. So 4 threat. That's the max there. Goes from 3 up to 7. Okay. Then we discard the Time Stone. Then we get 1 face on counter card, which we know is Enraged Symbiote. Okay. and then it's back over to our turn. Do I know the next 2 encounter cards, guys? Oh, I'm supposed to know. Blindfold looked at it. I think it was chill. I know the boost was an overkill boost. I don't remember what the other one is, but I think it's supposed to be chill. So we're just gonna assume that encounter card is chill. Oh yeah, it's like a attachment frame. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we want a body slide at the end of this turn. Okay, let me think here. We can actually get really close to the kill here. All right, let me think. What do we do? What do we do? I could also even play a Telekinetic Blast here, but hold on to the double. Okay, let's Professor. We can search your deck and discard off for a player size can add to your hand. Let's get superpower training, I think, to our hand. I think that's the play, guys. Or do I want to get the other thing? Or Generation X could be good here as well. I really want to try to draw it though. Okay, let's get superpower training here to our hand. Okay, so we got that to our hand with the Professor. Then we are going to flip up to hero form. We're going to use Gray Malkin to play the superpower training here. Comes in with 3 threat. Okay. Do we want Jessica Jones to thwart anything? No, it's fine. Okay, Cable's gonna thwart for 3. We'll clear off the superpower training. Goes in Victor's play. Search your deck and discard off for any identity-specific upgrade put into play. Do we have Temporal Leap somewhere? Oh, I want the Force Field. That's okay. We'll get Temporal Leap here, and then put it into play. Where is Temporal Leap? Right here. So it just comes into play. We're not going to trigger it. So let's have that there. We'll shuffle up here. So we still have 2 more player size games to keep with the pressure and the Generation X. So I really want to try to draw one of them here before this turn ends. So I can have both in play. Okay, so we got that. And then since Cable defeated the side scheme, he's going to ready up. Gray Malcolm will ready up as well. And we also exhaust Good Investigator to draw a card because the side scheme was defeated. We're drawing into Precognition. It doesn't really matter. We already know what is coming here. Okay, so we got the Precognition. Let me think. If I TK Blast here, it does 6 + 1 for each side scheme. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 13. Oh man, it's gonna pop him right away. So we don't TK Blast actually. So hold on to both Telekinetic Blast here. And then hold on to the double. I body slide back. What I'm gonna do is Mind Scan, and we Gray Malkin. Probably Gray Malkin the Erase Symbiote here. I'd love to get another ally down, but we don't have it. Okay, so let's do. We're gonna do Plasma Rifle and Gray Malkin to do 4 damage. Take out the Erase Symbiote with Guard and Patrol. Then we'll do 2 resources here to play a Mind Scan. Here, Action Thor, remove 3 there from a scheme. We'll take it off of here, and +1 for each side scheme victory display, which is 7. So 10 threat. We'll just kill this. Cable is going to exhaust and Thor for 3. Drops us down to 6. And then should we blindfold it? No, we know the boost, right? Yeah, it's just 1. And we'll add so we keep it there. So we keep blindfold alive, and then we're gonna play body slide as a 0-cost event. Action change forms. So we're just gonna change back to Alter Ego here because we already flipped manually, but we can still play that to flip. Okay, I think we have the kill here. Let's end our turn, ready back up. And then we'll draw back up to our hand size here of 6 in Alter Ego, holding on to this. Even if we don't draw a double or our yeah, we didn't draw the cards we're looking for, but I think it's okay. Yeah, we should hopefully be okay. All right, it is Venom Goblin's turn. He is going to add 2 to here, and then 1 to here with acceleration. Okay, then he is going to scheme because we're an Alter Ego on here with a base of 1, 2, 3. Gets a boost of 1 If the attack is overkill, it's non-attack. So it's gonna, with amplified though, it's gonna be 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 threat to lower Manhattan. Ooh, it's gonna move. So Infinity Gauntlet will trigger. Get the Power Stone, and then Claim and Throne. It must move because they're both equal threats. So it moves over to here. Take 3 direct damage. We'll put them all on Cable. That's our first damage this game. We almost had a clean game actually. Drop down 9 life. Then we get 1 face down counter card, which we know is concussive bombs attached to villain. Comes up with 2 bomb counters. And after the villain attacks, you remove bomb counter, exhaust, and upgrade support control whenever he attacks. But he's not attacking us here. All right, I think we should be good to go here. We're gonna Professor, search your deck and discard pile for a player size, add to your hand. We're gonna keep up the pressure here. And we had another double there. Shuffle up. Okay. Let's see how we do this, guys. Okay. All right. So it's our turn. I think we're going to flip up here to hero form, nothing else to do in Alter Ego. Do I have the kill, guys? We're gonna do Graymalkin to generate a resource. This would be a double resource here. So 3 resources here, so we can play our first Telekinetic Blast. Hero action attack, do 6 damage to enemy. Do 1 additional damage to enemy for each side scheme of your display. 1, 2, 3. Actually, let me move it on screen so you guys can see. You guys see that? Yeah, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus 6 is 13 damage. That'll bring from 13 all the way down to 0. Okay, so that will flip Venom Goblin over to his 3rd and final stage. He comes in with Retaliate 1, he'll trigger that, so we take a damage. He has Stalwart, Toughness, and 21 life here. So let's give him a tough. And then he has a 1 review ability, do 3 face down encounter cards to each player. So 1, 2, 3. A bunch of encounter cards here. So we review that it's going to be bad because Reign of Terror is worse than Claim of Thrones as a new force response. Alright, that resolves the first TK Blast. Okay. Then Jessica Jones is going to swing for 2, knock off the tough. She'll take a Retaliate and get knocked out here. Okay. Then we're going to play Keep Up the Pressure. It's a player side scheme, comes in with 2 per player threat. Cable's going to thwart for 3, clear it off. When it's defeated, each player may search your deck and discard pile for an attack event, add to your hand. Let's get Telekinetic Blast back to our hand. Until the end of this phase, each attack event deals 1 additional damage. It goes into the victory display here as well. Alright, then we can also ready up Graymalkin because the side scheme was defeated. Cable readies up when the side scheme is defeated. Exhaust Skill Investigator to draw a card. The side scheme was defeated. Alright, and then we're going to do our short 1 resource to do another one, but I think that's okay. We'll do 3 resources here, so we can play another Telekinetic Blast. Here, action attack, do 6 damage to enemy. It's going to do 7, and plus 1 damage for each side scheme victory display. So it's 7 because it's keeping the pressure. And with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 plus 7 is 15 damage. Brings Venom Goblin from 21 all the way down to 6. And he is going to retaliate his back for 1. We drop down 7 there. Then we can exhaust Plasma Rifle and Graymalkin to do 4 damage. This attack has ranged. So it brings from 6 down to 2. No retaliate there. And then Cable can just swing in here for the final 3 damage with the Tenovirus Purge and bring Venom Goblin all the way down to 0. Alright, guys. Oof. Yeah, we got it there, just like completely scrying Venom Goblin in the counter deck with blindfold and all the other scry stuff. I mean, if we had one more double there, that would have been perfect. Because then we could have Graymalkin, Professor X, and then actually just 1 more resource actually. So if X was a double, I mean, we could have played another TK Blast, do way more damage there. But we didn't quite get there. But yeah, just trying to manipulate everything that Venom Goblin's got going on, even through the standard 2 Expert 2 cards, because we saw them coming, and we could get rid of those overkill boosts and all of that. So yeah, guys, all right, this is a Cable versus Venom Goblin with standard 2 Expert 2. Let me know down in the comments, what do you guys think? Is Cable all of that?